Welcome to Van Life 365, where we bring you along our travels from sleeping in Cracker Barrels to dodging tornadoes. I'm Kaylor.
And I'm Zach.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
So we're both 20 years old. We're traveling the U.S. in our RV with our two cats.
Yes, it's kind of intimidating, but we're doing it and we're enjoying it. We've had some scary times and some good times. I feel like overall, though, the whole experience has been good so far. Mm-hmm. And you get to learn a lot about yourself when you have to worry about where you're going to sleep, where you're going to poop, and where you're going to eat.
We've only been traveling for 2 months, so it's all very new to us still. But
it's really good. Like, it's a good kind of scary. Like, you learn who you are, I guess, mm-hmm. and like what you really value in life.
So if you listened to our podcast before, we had 3 episodes that we released and then just like fell off of doing it for a few reasons. So first of all, the old van we had basically fell apart.
It was horrible.
The issues were endless. It could barely drive.
It could drive. The motor was the best part of the whole thing. The frame was rotten, the tires were rotting, the brakes
really bad,
unreliable. So we took it to a shop and we asked them to check everything, and they told us we cannot take this across country. So we ended up ditching that plan, and we
sunk a lot of money into that thing.
Yeah, it was a good lesson. We learned a lot to like what to look for in a vehicle we buy. So it was a good lesson. It was a very expensive lesson, but it was a very I'm trying to justify losing money by saying we learned something, which we did learn stuff.
We did. We used what we learned to buy this RV.
And we've had no problems.
Yeah.
It's been perfect. Purchasing this RV was a very long process. I think it was 2 months.
Yeah.
Super grateful for the guy selling it to us because he was super patient. Because we took it to like the place where our old RV that told us, don't take it. But we took it there and they said it was good. So we ended up purchasing it, and it's been like one of the best decisions of our life, I think. During all that, another reason we kind of fell off is because, the old van was a piece of junk. We were purchasing this.
We were both in college when we were recording the last podcast.
Yes.
And he dropped out of college. He started his own marketing agency, dropped out of college because he was going for marketing, and it was just like a waste of time and money. I finished with my bachelor's in 2.5 years. So I was like always doing homework, I was always working. Didn't have a ton of time for this and my YouTube channel. YouTube channel's still going, go watch it. At Kaylor Stacy.
We'll link it in the bio. We'll link our personals in the bio. But it was good though. I mean, college was just a mess, let's be honest. Like it was just horrible. But anyway, during that experience when we were doing the podcast, we had a horrible work-life balance. Like horrible. Like basically it was college, eat, sleep, work. Mm-hmm. And that's all we did every single day. So we had no time to enjoy life. We had no time to travel, no time to do anything. We barely had time for each other. Mm-hmm. At one point we maybe saw each other an hour a day, and we were living together in an apartment because she had finals, she was going through life, and I was trying to grow the business. So this has definitely helped our work-life balance, especially because we hit dead spots, and there's no data, no internet, and no possibility for anything. So we just have to, we kind of force ourselves. Mm-hmm. But that kind of takes us into what we're doing now.
No, we have to address Dakota.
Oh, yes. You can address Dakota.
Okay, so not sure if our old episodes will stay up. They might. But Dakota was with us before, and since then she has passed.
I think we talked about that in the other podcast, though. Her being sick. Because she had...
Maybe. Yeah, she had liver cancer, and she got cremated. She's with us on the road.
Yes.
The RV is named Dakota. Mm-hmm. For her... What's it called?
Memory.
Yeah.
But it's also just because it's reliable. Yeah, it's sad. She had liver cancer forever. She actually lasted a lot longer than we expected. Just because when we first took her to the vet, they said
She had like 2 months to live.
not even. They were
Yeah.
giving her less time, but she lasted
Almost
another
a
year?
year.
Yeah. So we had a really good time with her. We do miss her. We miss her little sneezes, but now we only have 2 cats. We have our
Yes.
Eno and Tamari, our adopted babies. They're
Yeah.
like the center of our world now, and we love them. But anyway, let's talk about what we're doing now.
Okay, so we are traveling in a 2016 Ford Chateau Class C 24-foot RV
Yes.
with our cats.
Yes.
Our 2 cats, yes.
And it is so much better than that van would have been.
Mm-hmm.
So the van was like 8 feet long, like 5 foot wide. It's honestly hasn't been too difficult to drive. I drive it 100% of the time. But
Passenger princess.
yes, you are. But I don't think it's that bad, to be honest, because it's not extremely long, like a 45 foot. That would have been crazy. But it's enough where you can pull into almost like if there's an overhang in a parking lot where you can back up over a curb, because like 4 feet of our RV is our
Just extra.
yeah. So we have our tire and then 4 feet. So I can theoretically back into a parking spot built for a car, and be like just out like a truck basically. So that's been very helpful.
Yeah.
It hasn't limited us driving anywhere yet, except there's this one time, but we'll get into another episode.
Yeah.
But now we're just traveling. We're finding the goal of this whole experience is to find where we want to live on a lot of criteria.
Yeah.
We haven't updated our Google Sheet, but we have this Google Sheet where we're actually we're scoring all the towns and places we're going to. On a scale of 1 to 10 on like 6 to 7 different categories.
And we're also traveling to each state to go to the national parks.
Mm-hmm.
We want to go to every single one, visit every single state.
I don't see us settling far from a national park
Yeah.
because they are amazing. Like the ones we've been to so far have been like the best part of the whole trip.
Yeah.
So
That's when we have like the most fun.
yes, when we're just out in nature or at a parade. Yeah, we're also so we have this app called Harvest Host, and we actually stay at people's homes, farms, golf courses, breweries, all this. It's an amazing app. But we get to meet people that are either our age or older that's done this for a while longer than us. So we get to learn from their experiences. Like our last Harvest Host actually just sent us a document for all of Florida.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Like all the Harvest Hosts to go to, all the places you should see, what to avoid. It's awesome. So
And we also had a bonfire with the last people, so that was fun.
yeah, it's just like good people.
Yeah. Just chat with them, get to know them. Fun times.
This is the first episode.
Yes.
The first
So,
new episode.
don't
What
know
to
everything.
expect from this podcast.
Yeah.
Slash
We're gonna-
YouTube channel. Slash TikTok.
Yes. Follow us on all the platforms. The podcast will be posted on podcast places, YouTube. We'll have clips on TikTok and shorts and all that stuff. So check all our platforms. We're probably there.
Yeah.
But we're going to cover a lot of stuff in this podcast. We're actually going to be on top of it this time and not disappear after 3
Yeah.
episodes.
What else can we do?
Yeah. Full time on the road. We got more time now.
Yeah. We can justify doing a 20-minute podcast every once in a while now. But what to expect, we're going to be telling you about, like, general updates if something happens in the RV, like, anything, really. Like, if our RV breaks down or a part breaks or something to inconvenience us or something that was really awesome.
Give a little story time.
Story times. We're also going to catch you up in future episodes from the stuff we've already done. Like the national parks we hit, the places we've been to, everything we've enjoyed, all the experiences we've had traveling with animals.
And then we're also going to do like little Q&As and advice ones. We might interview other van lifers, things like that.
So if you are in the RV life / van life and you're doing it, you're actually doing it, let us know. We'd love to meet up. We want to hang out with people you know, that do RV life, that do van life, that understand the way of life. But it's completely different than if you live at a place and you just stay there forever.
Yeah.
So,
And if you don't do van life, or maybe if you do and you have any questions for us, want any advice on a specific topic, let us know and we'll do that for an episode.
so basically that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to tell you everything that's going on with our RV life, van life situation, all of our updates, about our cats, about our experiences, about national parks, things to do, things not to do, places to go.
Overrated, underrated.
Yeah, so let us know if you have any questions or...
If you have anything specific you want us to talk about.
This is Tamari.
And this is Eno.
And these are our babies, our fur babies. These are our fur companions. Quick thing about Tamari, a fun fact.
I want to give a
is-
fun fact about each of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got Tamari.
Okay.
Tamari loves to sit up front with us when we're driving. She'll sit on my lap or Kayla's lap, or she'll sit on one of these little benches back here.
Yeah.
She's very chill. When we drive, she gets kind of nervous when a big truck goes by. But overall, she loves it. She loves to look outside.
Fun fact, Eno is impatient, but she loves to drink water out of the sink, and she loves rubber bands.
Yes.
And
So-
tape. Yeah.
But all in all, this is our little fam,
Yes.
and we hope you
She's
enjoyed.
gonna bite me.
We hope you enjoyed.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You just keep interrupting. She
sorry.
right before this, she's like, "Don't interrupt each other."
Okay, we hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you rate the pod, like it if you're on YouTube, subscribe, do all of the things, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Peace.